Mike, turn your games down.
Our movie episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's got their movie and my movie, parody to my movie and my movie with me tonight?
Hey everybody, it's Kenneth Sanity, and like the turtle, I am also nature's suction cup.
Hello, this is Phoebe Stanton, president of Games My Mom Found. I like the podcast so much, I bought the company.
Damn it, I'm Michael Colby, and I also had a Spatula City joke, and now I'm not going to do it.
Sorry.
Oh, was that a Spatula City joke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's
Spatula
all.
City's great. And welcome, you guys. And we are here for a Patreon-voted episode and Discord-suggested episode by our very own Phoebe.
Yay!
From years ago, probably. We were here to talk about...
Probably 3 years ago.
Something like that. I finally decided to get to them. It took me a bit. UHF. Directed by Jay Levy. Written by Weird Al and Jay Levy. Production company was Cinecorp. Distributed by Orion. And came out in 1989.
Yeah, really nice seeing that Orion logo again.
Man, that takes me back.
When I did actually hear about like 5 minutes worth of the... Where he's like, Orion, you went bankruptcy, Orion, something like that is how he starts off. Which is on YouTube, but you can't watch the movie with a commentary. You can only, they give you scenes. Like, they'll give you, like, an image, and then you just have the voice in the background. But it's on YouTube.
Or you could just, buy the DVD or Blu-ray.
Crazy talk. Who the hell buys physical media anymore?
Weirdos.
Hey!
It's
Just
enough out
because
of
I'm a
you.
weirdo doesn't mean I don't take offense to that.
I buy some physical media for the movies we do. I bought Scott Pilgrim on Blu-ray.
That is the correct way to do it.
I bought Big Trouble in Little China. That's about it, though. Well, I did buy Tale of Two Sisters on Blu-ray, but that's because I had zero options. So.
Until I told you it was available on AMC Plus, which was like the day before the recording.
Yes.
1 month.
So yeah, normally I just either I buy them digitally or I rent them because there are certain movies like Martyrs I'm happy I rent and do not own and have zero way to ever try to watch that movie again. So
And meanwhile, I
Yeah,
have my
keep doubting.
second copy on my way.
Oh, nice.
strange.
Yeah,
man.
you do not need a copy of Martyrs. That is a once and done.
No.
I have 2 copies of a Serbian film too.
Yeah, that's
That
one
is
that's
a-
not happening.
Yeah, that is a none and done.
It's really not that bad, but that's not what we're talking about today.
No, we're here to talk about UHF, which I wouldn't mind owning. Tiff thought we did. She's like, I think we own that. That's when I found a copy of Frailty. I'm like, I own Frailty? So, this movie's only $5 on DVD on Amazon right now. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think I
No.
bought it I think I bought it at Walmart for $5.
Yeah, it was recently at mine as well. So they're still distributing it. Or yeah.
That's surprising, actually. Yeah, I would if we wouldn't have done it already, I would have probably picked this up for $5. But I don't even like watching movies on PS5 or anything because I'd rather just stream them so that I can watch part of it at one TV, go downstairs, watch another part of my computer, watch part of my phone. You can't do that when it's hooked up to a device like a PlayStation.
Movies are meant to be like consumed in one sitting, right? Ideally,
You sit down,
What's that?
a little snack,
You
maybe
get
a
up
little
and
bit
do
of
it.
actual food.
You pick up your Steam Deck and you play something while you're also looking at your phone, and then the movie's on. Yeah, that's how you
Fucking
watch
Marvel
movies.
Snap down.
Actually, that reminds me, I got to play Marvel Snap tonight for one of my missions. So thank you. But
mm,
no, actually, I watched. So I should start with memory. So I had seen this movie once back in, let's say, 2003, 2004, somewhere around there. I had a kid I knew in high school in one of my classes, where somehow we became friends and he started borrowing me movies every day. And this was one of the random ones he gave me to watch. And I knew nothing about this film. I had no idea what the hell it was going into. And I remember thinking it was funny, but I didn't appreciate it back then like I did now. So, and I never heard this movie. It's never really came up ever since. It was just one of those random things I watched, and then you guys suggested it on Discord, and here we are. Ken, what is your history?
I own this movie on VHS. Like, that's how long ago I bought this movie, and I've seen it countless times. That's pretty much it.
Phoebe.
I know I bought this movie long ago. Don't remember where. I think it was in the basement of a CX and it was next to Forbidden Zone, but that might just be a dream. It's just
Cool.
always been in my collection. It always will be.
And Colby.
This was one that I didn't see in the theater, even though I wanted to. I was like 10 years old when this came out, and I was already a huge Weird Al fan, but nobody would take me to see it. So it was one that I had to rent at Blockbuster, but I probably rented it 7 or 8 times and watched it probably 30 times, and then haven't watched again until 2 weeks ago when we decided we were going to do it. And I've watched it twice since then.
I mean, this is the kind of movie you can just put on and watch. Like, I might randomly put this on again and just watch it from time to time now that I rediscovered it.
You don't already do that?
No, I don't do it with a lot of movies. One of my weird comfort movies is Silence of the Lambs every so often. I have to watch it every couple of years.
Fun fact, Silence of the Lambs, also distributed by Orion Pictures.
Fucking love that movie. So, there's a few movies that I'll put on from time to time, and that I don't know why that's one of them. Just love that damn movie. And Ken, what is the plot of this film?
George Newman is a dreamer. Unfortunately, it intrudes into his everyday life so often that he's constantly seeking employment. When his uncle wins a TV station in a poker game, George finally finds an outlet for his imagination. But when the local television franchise starts to lose business and sabotages the small station, George must scramble to save his friends, stand up for the little guy, and teach an alien to love.
Oh, good. So this is one of the kookiest movies we've done in a bit. Like, we don't do a lot of comedies on this podcast because
Why, Mike?
I'm not a big fan of them.
Still don't understand that.
Nor do I.
That is a wild thing to say.
I'm some I like. I don't know. It has to. Oh no, we do some, but they're usually not my most favorite thing to do or to talk about.
You
I
just
guess
need to watch more, get exposed to more.
Probably more good ones. Yes. I mean, this helped because it was all parodies of movies that I knew. I think I knew almost every reference in this movie this time. There were still a couple I didn't get.
So yeah, the references. This movie is just wall to wall references. Do you guys think, I had this thought earlier and I was wondering where you fell on this. Do you think that at some point there is going to be an age group that does not get the enjoyment out of this movie because they don't know?
100%.
Yes.
They're
Yeah,
already here.
there will be.
When I watched this earlier, it was with my roommate's kid, and he knows what Indiana Jones is, but the Gandhi and the Gone with the Wind references went right over his head, so it's already started.
Unfortunate.
I mean, this is a movie of its time, though. So, I mean, yes, hell, I didn't even enjoy this movie back when I first watched it as much in the early 2000s, because, I got the Indiana Jones reference, but I didn't get all the others in here. There were a lot that I missed.
Well, okay, so here's the counterbalance, because even if you don't get the references, the absolute absurdity of what is going on is still funny enough that it can capture the next generation, I think.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was about to say. I think this movie's funny enough that even if you don't get the references, it's still funny. Like, if you don't get the Conan the Barbarian reference, but the guy asks about, or that when the guy comes in and he says, "Oh, these books are a couple days late," and he chops them in half, that's funny no matter what.
Yeah.
Don't you know the dirty decimal system?
Okay, yeah, that would still be funny. I mean, he did say the Dewey, you don't know how to use the Dewey dot symbol, though. I'm like, I don't either, but that's just funny.
The broader references, yeah, those will probably still play. I'm talking about the little ones, like where he's building.
Oh, the Close Encounters mountain?
Yeah, the Close Encounters reference with the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I know. Kids won't get that. But even then, it's the fact that he's making something out of mashed potatoes, because we've already established that he's a daydreamer.
I actually didn't completely get that reference till recently, because I just finally saw that movie last year.
I have to watch that movie again. I think I saw it the first time when I was 13, and I thought it was the most boring thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I liked it when I saw it in theaters, but it is a long, slowish movie that is not for kids.
Just watch Communion. It's better.
Oh, what Communion is.
Christopher Walken's in it. It's
a
different, better alien movie.
I just love this fucking opening with Indiana Jones. The fact how well they mimic Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is a movie that I love and think is a perfect film. It is so fucking close to the opening. They even get the guy pointing. They call him Jovitos. I enjoyed this way too much. It's dumb, but God, was it fun. I
I
could
think
watch a whole
the
parody
perfect.
of
I
that.
think the perfect part of the Indiana Jones opening is how long it is and how long he goes without saying a word.
Yeah.
You have to have balls of steel and the type of like you have to be so confident that your movie is good and funny that the first scene in your movie is just like 5 minutes of you not saying anything and just like references and funny faces. And I was like, the longer it went on, I was like, this is even funnier because of how long this is going on.
Yeah. And it's just hilarious with the fact there's also an Oscar he's going to go grab instead of it made me laugh too.
Yeah, and he does the entire sand bit just to go, no, fuck it. I love
Yeah.
that bit.
I mean, to be fair, it didn't work either way, so it didn't work for Indy. But no, it's so good, and then how they elaborate with the rock chase, how he's just just running away forever, and the rock chasing him. I love it. It's such a good opening. But you are right, like that is to have an opening like that in your movie that is really counting on you knowing what movie is referencing, which probably not hard at this, how popular Indiana Jones was. But yeah, that is, you are right, balls of steel.
And
And
the fact
something to keep in mind is that this did come out the same year as Last Crusade.
oh my
Oh.
god.
So like the Indiana Jones thing probably helped. They used that as part of the trailer because Last Crusade was coming out that same year.
That's a brilliant move.
That is, I bet that movie was highly anticipated back then.
I'm gonna say that it's so perfect that the level of absurdity builds up to the point that the ending of that scene is like a very classic Looney Tunes Latining of a character. Just always makes me think of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
watch
Judge
that one day.
Doom.
Oh, we
my
need to
guy.
do Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That would be amazing.
Never seen
Yeah.
it. It's honestly one of those movies like I know
Yeah,
I should watch one
It's
day.
a good one.
I'm shocked, honestly, that you've never seen it.
I also have no. Are you really that shocked?
Yeah, actually, I am on this one. I am extremely shocked.
Apparently, I didn't know what movies were from the '80s for certain sections. I realized, like, weird. No, I'm kind of curious because I can handle some comedy. I guess it just depends on. I also really like Weird Al, so that's another reason why this movie clicked so well for me because he's just fun. He's just fun in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's
He
fun.
is
He's
fun.
fun all the time, and this definitely has a Weird Al energy to it because it was written by him.
Well, it even has a song by him in this.
The whole soundtrack is him.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
got
guess that.
two songs by him.
Yeah,
only
don't
caught
forget the
one during
credits
movie.
song.
Oh, you mean when the movie gets turned off? Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I also
What
had
do you
ads
expect
in
for the
this.
hundreds of artists that worked on it and sit through the credits.
I do when it has Marvel at the end of it. When it's a Marvel movie, I do. Does that count?
It's not even
Well,
like
sometimes.
a credit. It's probably like 2 minutes, Mike. Come on. It's a single song. You probably sat through Ubisoft credits for fuck's sake, trying to get to some post-credit scene.
No, Ubisoft, I just put down the Steam Deck and walk away. Usually, or the computer and walk away. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, no, I don't know.
Got up and gone to the bathroom.
I did, and turn off the YouTube. That's what I did. So. No, I watched it with commercials on YouTube, but that was still so much fucking better than I could have watched it on Tubi, and Tubi is not nice with commercials. YouTube wasn't bad. It wasn't too interfering. It's actually really nice. Like, this is on YouTube for free with commercials. Like, this is wonderful. I don't know, the whole idea of them working all these shitty jobs and they act like they lost 4 jobs in the past month. That
It's
is
more like 7. It's
7.
insane how quickly they leave each job.
I thought of you, Phoebe. I'm like, well, if he ran through all 7 jobs, there'd be no more jobs within a 30-mile radius, probably. Or 50. So that's what good thing they live in a city in this. So that's what I thought of. Unfortunately,
This guy.
I like to think that Big Edna is like Large Marge's cousin.
Well, is it just me when I see Big Edna for that one scene where she's standing there behind him? Why did I think she looked like a Nazi for some reason? I don't know why. Just for some reason, the hat and the look, I thought of like a Nazi. I don't know why. I have a strange mind, Ken.
Yeah, that's
I feel bad for Bob, though, because he didn't do anything wrong, just George.
No, he shouldn't have been fired just because his coworker was talking shit about the boss. Like,
They probably
that's not a
got
reason
hired
to.
together, and it might be a fire at will hire Will State.
I mean, that is a lot of states. To be fair, even Minnesota's a hire at will state because I got fired for some bullshit. But it is funny. I like when he pulls out the fries. He's like, oh, almost done. Oh, that is. As a guy who worked in fast food, I'm like, yep, that's how I felt sometimes. Fast food is awful. Don't do it.
I think it's
Like
about
that burger.
time to talk about the main thing that this movie contributed to society.
Yes.
The Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
I was gonna eat one for this and completely forgot.
Why would you?
Because I've never
they're
tried
good.
one before.
But that sweet and whatever the fuck a hot dog is, and
I don't know. Even
sweet
binging with
and
Babish
savory.
tried it.
It's real good.
It
I
sounds
actually-
really awful.
Babish said, which sounds amazingly dumb.
I've made
watching
regular like ham and cheese sandwiches with cookies as bread, so I can't imagine it's too much different than that.
No.
And how were those?
Surprisingly amazing. We were at an art show the one time, and we were sadly low, like the venue hardly had anything to eat. So we're like, all right, well, we're going to take what they had to eat and we're just going to make sandwiches. And we did it as like a goof. And then like we ate them and we're like, oh, these are actually good. And we ended up having like a bunch of them.
You gotta mix the sweet and the savory.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's
You got to try it.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't know. I also laugh when he throws the mustard on people. That made me laugh too, because that mustard's not getting out of your shirts. So it's missing the part where they started yelling at him immediately after it happened. I was wondering, hey, that's not how that would work in fast food.
No. This was 1980s America. We were built different back then.
I have a question for you, Ken. When that part when he grabs the mini crowbar and says, "Hit me over the head," was it just that had to be a Jason Todd reference, right? That's what my brain went to immediately.
No, I think it was more just, intrusive thoughts. It happens.
I just think about Batman a little bit too much, huh?
Maybe, but you never know. Maybe it did have something to do with Jason Todd. We won't know unless we ask Weird Al. If you're out there listening, we'd love to talk to you.
Oh my God.
I would actually.
I would
have you on.
I would die if I got to talk to Weird Al.
I did see him in
He's
concert.
65 or so, and he still looks amazing.
Yeah.
He does, yeah. He was actually just toured here recently this year, but I didn't go see him again. But I've seen him once.
Lucky.
I wanted to see that. I saw him once, but I wanted to see him when he was doing that tour where he did only originals.
Oh, the self-indulgent one?
Yeah, because I love his original songs.
I wouldn't
Parodies,
like
schmarities. Give me like Nature Trail to Hell.
because I needed to hear The Saga Begins. So that song is amazing. I hear it too much. No, I mean, this movie flows really well. I mean, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's only an hour and about 40 minutes, but
Yeah.
like it's not boring at all. Like I could have watched. I unfortunately watched this movie in 2 sittings, but it wasn't by my choice. I was watching it with Tiff, and then she got tired, and we were going to go to sleep, and she went to bed. Like I'll be right up, and I just sat there and kept watching the movie until she was like, aren't we watching this together?" I said, "You're right," and then I went up to sleep, and then finished watching it by myself the next day because 2 days later we were busy. But no, I mean I could have easily watched this in one sitting. Great.
I would hope so. A 100-minute long movie.
I'm busy. What can I say? I watch very few movies in one sitting. Almost nothing is watched in one sitting for me anymore. I try, but just get busy.
Do you at least do it in one sitting when you go to a movie theater, or do you buy a second pair of tickets?
No, I'm not. Then I'd watch it in one sitting, yes. But lately, if I go with my son, I get up like 3 times.
So what I'm hearing is you can do it, you just don't.
Not when you badly plan because you're recording every single night at the same time. No, a little harder. Or doing something. So
Fair enough.
too damn busy. So my plan was watch this a different day, and that didn't work out because we ended up at a bar with our friend. And I'm like, oh well, I guess we're not watching the movie today.
All right. So what's the next thing that happens in this movie?
I was gonna say, after they get fired by Big Agnes, George Newman, played by our favorite boy, hangs out with his girlfriend Terry.
I didn't remember who played the girlfriend in this, and I was shocked and disappointed to see her stupid face.
Oh, wow. You got a take. Let's hear it.
Well, she sucks. Like, I don't think she's funny. I think her, like, main thing is her annoying voice. She's not a good actor. Like, the acting is horrendous. And she's one of these, like, QAnon MAGA people, so fuck her.
Oh,
well,
okay,
no,
yeah.
burn in hell.
Then
Never mind.
absolutely fuck her. But honestly,
Yeah.
I think her acting is perfect because she is a counterpoint to who Weird Al and therefore our main character George Newman is. He's very eccentric and living in his own mind. She's very realistic and deadpan.
Yeah, I guess she could have been played by probably 50 people who were a better actor than her, though. Like, she's just like, it almost looks like she's reading the words off of a teleprompter, which like bums me out.
Well, the other choice was Ellen DeGeneres.
She would have been funnier in that role, I think.
I feel like it would have lost something, though. I really do.
I mean,
An annoying voice.
I felt she played the role fine, but yeah, no, she does feel like, well, she's just the angry girlfriend who's like, what the fuck am I doing with this loser? Which is fine, but she does sound very boring.
Very wooden. Yeah.
I figured that was on purpose.
She doesn't need to be anything but present in this movie, though. She has no narrative thrust at all.
Yeah.
So, like,
doesn't really affect anything.
She talks to Fletcher at the end, and that's about it. That's the extent of her intrusion in the story. Like, having somebody who would have been funny wouldn't have worked. Like, I feel like that was probably the best choice because anything else would have, I feel like, overshadowed the writing a bit.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
No, because we can sit here all day and be like, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. But
yeah,
what we got in the end is the movie we got.
It wasn't some weird producer thing, was it? Where they said, oh, because this is a movie, you have to have a romantic foil. Like, this was in the script from the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
It also is supposed, make you care for the character more because, his girlfriend is upset, I guess.
Oh my god, you missed another date. Yeah, no shit. I'm holding on to a job. I own a TV company. Leave me alone, woman.
Well, women be tripping. Am I right?
We do that sometimes.
Yeah, you know how women are.
Back in the 80s when that was still a plot point.
Yeah, that is fair. I mean, like, you shouldn't,
Am I right?
I get it. It's her birthday, but like he is running a station, and but yeah, no, it's very much a 80s plot point. I mean, hell, speaking of 80s thing, the car commercial that you hear where he's gonna club a seal if you don't come down here and buy a car from him.
We've got green cars. We've got red cars. I've got enough cars to choke a horse.
I will say that on her birthday, the dress that she's wearing is hilarious.
What the hell?
That is a fantastic American Girl dress.
That is a 5-year-old spoiled rich girl at her birthday party dress, and it is hilarious.
I will agree. It is.
You took a call from the payphone?
Wild.
Wouldn't you have got up a lot sooner and called?
He was sleeping.
She called him, I thought. She called him at the payphone.
He was dreaming about a great show and a great but very problematic in today's world song. Okay.
That's the Dire Straits ripoff.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Don't call it a ripoff, all right? Mark Knopfler played guitar on it. It might as well be Dire Straits.
And I don't think it's problematic because he is saying that through the lens of sort of the antagonist of the story.
The Home Depot employee.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
There's a line from the song Money for Nothing and the Chips Free that states, I think the singer was supposed to be talking about Prince, but he uses a word to describe.
Yeah, he uses a slur. But it's like... But
it's contextual.
I always took that as he's telling the story from that guy's point of view, and that guy is the one who's saying it. Elvis Costello has songs like that too, where I'm like, "Eey."
I was gonna say Green Day says that word, and I sing.
Yeah. There's a lot of the Dead Kennedys have a song where they use the N-word, and it's like in the song, the narrator who's saying it, like that makes sense, but also Jello, don't say the N-word here.
You're not Quentin Tarantino. You can't get away with it.
Yeah, no. Well, he could back in like 1982 when that song was written. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about UHF.
Yeah, back to the niceness of Weird Al Yankovic.
There is a niceness to Weird Al, though. That is for sure.
No, there's no hatred in that man's heart.
I do like how he takes that slur and uses it as Clampett in the Beverly Hillbillies song. I think that is. I bet you that was the thing that he like got a hold of. Like that was his original idea. Like that would be funny if that was Clamp It, and then the song formed around that.
I wouldn't be surprised. It just fits so well.
Yeah.
Can't be the only person that really just does not like Beverly Hillbillies, right? Because I remember as a kid, I thought that show was a dumb as fuck, and I still think that show is dumb as fuck.
No, the Beverly
it's
Hillbillies
a comedy,
stuff.
Mike. Of course you hate it.
It's not funny though.
It was
The
a different
movie
time.
was okay. The movie was okay. The one with what's his name? Jules Varney?
Jim
Not
Varney?
Jules. Jim Varney.
Yeah,
That was pretty good. I liked that.
that was a pretty good movie.
Beverly Hillbillies movie on Games My Mom Found When.
Never.
The Ernest movies when.
Never.
Never.
Ernest
You
Goes
can't
to
get
Camp
Ernest Goes
when?
to Camp anywhere.
You can't get what?
Can't get Ernest Goes to Camp anywhere digitally.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Guessing right.
This tells me that Ken recently tried to look this up.
And why wouldn't you?
Consistently tries
Because
to
it's
look
the
this up.
Ernest movies?
Okay, get out.
I tried many years ago. I'm willing to try again.
I'm
Been
not.
long enough.
I've seen once part of it, and I was like, "This is stupid," and that was.
Yeah,
there we
it's
go.
stupid. That's the
You're
whole
watching
point.
Weird fucking Al. Like,
Hey, you know what? Some of this movie's realistic. When he goes to the other TV station and the guy takes away the guy's mop that the company doesn't even owe and takes his shirt off his back, that seemed realistic. So they're stripping him right there because can't have him going away with company property. That seemed realistic.
but Mike, that mom's been with him since he was 8 years old.
I don't know why they took the mop from him, but yeah,
My mop.
it is funny.
Oh,
I have never
Michael Richards.
Oh,
I only
Michael
know him from
Richards.
Seinfeld, which I never watched. I just saw tons of commercials for.
Oh, Seinfeld's fun.
Seinfeld, you want to talk about something that kids wouldn't understand at this point. Seinfeld has so much shit that happens that nobody under the age of 30 would understand at all.
No, but there are some things that they latch onto, like the rivalry between Seinfeld and Newman. Newman!
So Michael Richards played this almost exact same role 4 years previous to this in a little movie called Transylvania 65000.
Oh, that's a good movie.
I never heard of that either.
It's a comedy. You probably won't like it. But Jeff Goldblum's in it. Joseph Bologna, Ed Begley Jr. It's a bunch of people. Unfortunately,
Gina
Jeffrey Jones
Davis.
is in it too. Oh, Gina Davis in that movie. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Gina Davis is in it. Oh my God. With the lowest cut like dress you've ever seen. So you might like it, Mike.
I might actually. I did enjoy. Is it Fran Dressler? That the nanny
Fran
woman? that I know?
Drescher, yeah.
Drescher?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of her earliest roles, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. She's so good. Like
She's good in
she's
this.
just really funny. Just in general, but also here. Yes.
And I don't think she was as annoying in this as I've seen her
No.
on other things.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
no,
whole
she re-
is even the nanny kind of exemplifies and puts her voice to an exponential point.
Yeah.
I remember the most from the nanny. There's a scene where they go out to get like Chinese food or sushi or something, and she tries wasabi sauce, and it completely reverts her voice to what it actually is in real life. She's like, "Wow, this stuff is really tasty." Anyway, the thing that you gotta do, you.
Okay, because her voice is annoying. I've never seen The Nanny, but I think it was one of those random shows that also played on like Nick at Night or something from time to time, and I remember seeing
Nanny's
previews
great.
The Nanny's a good show.
That was my little knowledge of that. No, I enjoyed her a lot in this, actually. She's actually pretty good in this. Surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, I
she's
did
good.
laugh at the dumb joke about how there's no broads in broadcasting. I mean, it's a very dated joke,
Told
but I was
those
like,
boys 100 times, don't call chicks broads.
Part 2 of Women, am I right?
Yeah,
Yuck,
you want to
yuck,
talk about a guy who plays the same character in everything he's in.
No, don't you dare say that about Kevin McCarthy.
Look, everything I've ever seen him in, he's playing that character.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't
in
seen
the
that.
OG
That was
56 one.
That was the first horror movie I ever saw, and I saw it once, and I haven't seen it since.
the remake is really fucking good, though.
Yeah, he was also in the remake too.
Yeah, for one
Which
scene.
one? There's been 8 of them.
The
One with-
the Philip Kaufman one from 78.
Oh, okay.
The best one.
I'm gonna have to find that. We have barely talked about this movie, which is insane because so much happens in this movie.
Oh yeah,
Listen, it parodies
a little
enough
cut.
other movies that it makes sense.
Like, the plot is barely there. Can we agree on
Yeah.
that? Like, it's,
Yes,
on
it's a-
almost a nothing plot.
Yeah, but that's why
It
we
is
love this movie.
It is a slobs versus snobs movie, and
yeah.
it's the best slobs versus snobs movie.
Well, it's just
But it doesn't do anything like it does. You're right. It doesn't do anything like special for that genre of movie. But it does it so well. And Mike said it moves. It never stands still. It's always going forward, and it also stops for all of this parody shit, and it all works. And I think it's just such a well-made movie that they wouldn't make now because everything has to get explained in movies now. You can't just like be introduced to these characters and have somebody say, "This is just who these people are," and deal with it.
Yeah.
Everything has to get like explained to death, every little detail of every character, and it would have really dragged this movie down.
Let me ask you, have you seen the movie Weird, the Al Yankovic story?
Yes.
That is another movie that does not explain a goddamn thing.
Yes.
And
And
they
it's-
very much
it's-
did make that movie.
Yeah, it's also brilliant and nobody talks about it.
yeah, that is a good
But it was
movie.
written by Weird Al.
I've seen parts of it. Never thought it was funny, but very few parts of it. We should cover that maybe.
Still
We
need to
should
watch
cover
it.
that. Yeah.
I can do.
It's
I'm
so
willing to
good.
try a few more comedies here and there. But no, I mean the fact that this movie is just such a random shit of just things happening works in its favor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And it makes sense because it's like a guy with a wild imagination who gets, a big break and gets to make the crazy shit that he thinks of, he gets to make it a reality, which is amazing. He has all these crazy and just like all the people that he knows, all these eccentric characters that he knows in real life. And he's like, oh, hey, let's have you be the host of this game show guy that I know because he lives above my apartment or whatever. And like, here, you're going to do this. And you get to call people stupid, which is apparently your thing. Again, it's not explained. It's just like, here's this character. He does this.
Oh, red
Go.
snapper. Very tasty. Okay, Miss Weaver.
Oh,
It's
the wheel
so
of fish
good.
is funny.
The wheel
Yeah,
of fish is
and-
one of the most iconic parts of this movie.
Yeah. And the what's his name doing the Wild Kingdom in his apartment.
Oh, Raul.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
you got-
let's
where'd
see
you get this guy? Me. I
Let's-
thought you got him.
Let's see if this poodle can fly.
I love that it just
Throws
does
it out
the
the
fucking
window.
camera cut and it shows the pile.
Yeah.
and just that little, oh man, great.
It's
But
so
he just keeps
good.
trying.
And we
It
only
is-
really get
Yeah.
Oh,
we only
it's
get
a-
2 scenes with Raul. It's
Yeah.
that he's completely
There's-
unneeded for the movie. You get that, and then you get the delivery truck. Okay, we got some armadillos, some ferrets, some badgers. Badgers. We don't need no stinking badgers.
stinking badgers.
Yeah, like who's going to get a Treasure of the Sierra Madre?
Yeah, no,
not.
that is a wild pull. But
Like-
that's one of those things. There's so many references in the movie that it doesn't like. You can throw a reference like that in because the 5 people who get it are gonna love it.
Cannot believe we skipped over Emo Phillips as
Oh, we're just all over
Oh my
the place.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just what
That's
we do here.
I mean that's what this movie is though. It's all over the
Podcast
place. Oh, when I got Phoebe and Colby on here, we can't fucking keep our minds on anything all at once.
oh my god,
You're
almost
right,
like we're
Michael.
Weird Al. This is the perfect way to do this episode.
So Emo Phillips, one of the greatest stand-up comics in the history of the world.
Oh, the shop
Playing this-
teacher.
Yeah, the
yes,
shop teacher.
playing this
Just like-
shop teacher.
Which is really fucking funny because I'm rewatching home movies and I didn't realize that he was Sheldon the bully.
He's the bully, and he's so good.
He's
And-
such a supportive bully in that show, and here he's just
And-
this silly little guy.
Yeah, and thank you for rewatching home movies. Now I have somebody to talk to about it.
Home movies is great. How
Home movies is
dare
one of
people
the
not
best
know what
shows.
that is?
It's
I
one
have
of the
no idea.
greatest shows in existence. It's Bob's Burgers before Bob's Burgers.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't. Okay.
Spaghetti time. Fucking Coach McGurk is the best.
I did like that part where he's on there and he cuts his thumb off
Yeah.
and then there's blood everywhere. It is.
A
Yeah,
piece
and he's
of
just-
machinery like this.
Well, isn't my face red?
Just the face that he makes when George tells him the piece of machinery that he's supposed to be using. Look at this hoity-toity man here.
Table saws
So
really are pretty
I-
damn dangerous.
Yeah. So I asked if I ever told this story on the podcast. I actually met Emo Phillips. He was around. We have a comedy like an open mic thing around, and he was just there the one night, and we're like, all right, well, we're going to see Emo Phillips. So we're in, like, we got the tickets and we're waiting around for it. All of a sudden, this guy comes up behind me and he points at this like frat guy wearing a polo shirt and khakis. And he goes, if you ever see me dressed like that, he's like, I want you to come up behind me and shoot me. And I
Just some
turned
random
around.
person said this to you?
No, I turned around and it was Emo Phillips. So Emo Phillips, I have Emo's permission that if he ever dresses like a normal person, that I'm allowed to murder him. And then
You
he
didn't try
stood
to explain
around
that to the police. You know how that goes.
and then he proceeded to like stand there and talk to us for like half an hour before the show started. It was me and two of my friends, and he just like talked to us, and he was really cool. And then we sat in the front, and you know, he made us part of his act. He like was talking to us during the thing. He was one of the nicest people I've ever met, and it was amazing to see somebody like that I would say I idolized Emo. I'm the opposite of Albertin. I'm a comedy nerd. Like, I love comedy, and like to have somebody like that who I've listened to for years come up and be that nice and just like talk to some like 20-year-olds for that long, you know, I just thought it was amazing. And I also think he's hilarious, and he's great in everything he's in. But yeah, if I have to murder Emo Phillips, I want it known that he did give me permission to do that.
We would
I hope to never
lie
have
on
to.
games my mom found.
I hope to never have to murder him, but he asked me, so I feel obligated. But yeah, like
pretty funny.
Weird Al is also like, I was listening to Weird Al for a podcast who was doing like ranking of Weird Al songs a little bit ago. And I was listening to his music, and I realized that one of the things that like shaped what I think is funny was Weird Al's like very, very like casual use of death and dismemberment. He talks about it in his songs all the time. It's in his movies. Like, people just get like that Conan the Librarian sketch. He just chops that dude in half.
Oh yeah.
And it's played for comedy. And like in a lot of his songs, people just die, and it doesn't matter.
Every
And
time.
I think that's so funny.
Every time you get The Saga Begins or Eat It, you get a Weasel Stomping Day or The Night
Yeah.
Santa Went Crazy.
Yeah.
And
Or
it's
like
perfect.
even, and like in Albuquerque, you know, he's in that plane wreck, and he's the only one who lives through it. He's just like, and everyone died except for me.
Except
And
me.
it's just like, whatever, that's just funny. And I'm like,
Hey, he was
that
doing
is
us all a
funny.
service. He told us that the only reason he survived is because he had his tray table up and his seat in the full back right position.
And if you know, when you listen to Jack Billings, especially Haunted Apartment Complex, like, we just kill people all the time, and like, it doesn't matter. And I realized that that's where that came from, was like Weird Al's influence on my
Yeah, but-
entire life and sense of humor.
But some of them, like Reggie and Goat Boy, get better.
Sometimes they get better. But yeah, that's that. Like I said, you know, when I was a kid, I was listening to stand-up comedy. Like, I had George Carlin and like Richard Pryor vinyl that I would listen to, and I was, listening to Weird Al and watching all this crazy shit on TV. And it's like, that's why it throws me off so bad when Mike Albertin says, I don't like comedy. It's the craziest thing, because I like, on a cellular level, I don't understand.
I actually went to a stand-up comic once. He was okay.
A perfect way for the story to end.
I did. It was some guy from TikTok that Tiff found, and he was touring here, so we went.
Well, there's your problem right there.
Yeah.
The TikTok part?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't find TikTok stand-ups.
Oh, I can't remember his name. I don't care enough to try to figure it out. Or text
Was
my
it
wife
that
after.
handsome guy?
It does not narrow it down.
Oh,
He was
God,
an Asian
Matt
guy.
Rife?
He was an Asian guy who
Matt-
talked about working at the ER.
Oh, not Matt
Oh,
Rife. Thank
no,
God.
that's not Matt Rife.
Thank
I
God
thought you went to
Rife.
see some like red pill comic. I thought that would be hilarious.
I mean, I don't remember. I just know he had another person with him his name is Nurse John, and he does TikTok. So yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, that's okay. It is not important at the least. It was just one of those random things that you made me think of just now. So, and I wanted to contribute to the conversation.
The next thing that happens in the movie.
I mean, we're kind of one thing that I do want to bring up is I do like how the fact that him getting fired, or not getting fired, but by him, well, that doesn't affect the movie. But the only thing the girlfriend does is when she breaks up with him, that leads him to be so depressed that he gives up on the station because they have no money, and then Stanley, the janitor, takes over and actually works for a kids show because he's different.
You respect Stanley Spadowski, god damn it.
He does a good job in this. I don't know anything about the actor really, and I've never seen anything else, and I don't think I care enough to. But like, he's really good in this movie.
You're probably fine. Don't look up his stand-up.
Don't look up Michael
What am I going
Richards
to?
stand-up. Do not do that.
I didn't even know he was a stand-up.
Oh, you
He-
don't remember
he
the
wasn't-
incident? Oh boy.
He wasn't, and when he tried it, he wasn't very good at it. And he especially wasn't very good at crowd work. So don't look up.
Very famous. Even spoofed for like a whole episode of South Park.
Yeah.
He wasn't great at not being racist.
Oh,
It's almost like you just have to know this movie and the fact that he's Kramer from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
know
You
that.
can just be fun.
okay.
That's all you need to know about Michael Richards.
I'll leave it at that because I didn't know anything about him. So, and I just do it. Like, I was like, okay, I've never seen another movie but this. And I'm like, all right, this works.
Yeah. No, he's great in this. And he's great in Transylvania 65000.
I do like one of the jokes in here, the gun control one, where the guy's like, and for shooting commies. And I'm like, this is the 80s when that's one of the jokes you're going
Guns
with.
don't kill people. I kill people.
But it's also making fun of that crowd. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
It is bad how much of this movie I was quoting at the same time as the movie.
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't watched it in probably 20 years, and I still remembered exact lines from it.
It's because you watched it 30 sometimes.
Yeah, I watched it so many times. It's this,
There already
it
is
was
not
that
enough.
and Beetlejuice were like my two go-tos.
That's a comedy, right?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Oh god.
The second one, not so much, but
All right. Phoebe and Ken, when are we starting our movie podcast for people who like movies?
I still need to have I need to have Ken on our show, and I know the topic I want to do for Ken.
the time though.
That's the thing. Because it would be on like a Wednesday morning or afternoon.
That's
Try not
gonna
to
happen.
sneeze.
Yeah,
That's
unfortunately,
your timing is difficult.
I got a day job.
What
Yeah, I'll
city
start
is
one with
supposed to
you,
take
Colby.
place in? I never did
Hell
ask
yeah.
that, or look it up. But now I'm curious.
Doesn't matter.
What is it?
What city is this supposed to be? I'm just curious. if it
No
ever says.
idea.
Who
All we need
knows?
to know is
Any-
it was filmed in Oklahoma, and that burger place was real. I think it closed in the last couple of years.
Any town USA is where it's set.
Yep. This could be your town. It could be your friend's town. This kind of stuff can happen anywhere, damn it. We need to be aware.
I also forget the fact that like there were channels like this at one time. Like you could have this. Like this was a realistic thing.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, public access and the like. It was great.
Oh,
Yeah.
back in the days when they actually had channels that were local.
Back when you had channels and not just streaming services.
Yeah, I
do like
think
streaming services.
at one point, not anymore, but at one point, YouTube was very good for that kind of stuff. Like getting people's like just crazy ideas out there.
No,
Yeah.
now it's like Facebook or
Yeah, now it's everybody. It's one of those things where everybody figured out the meta to get people to watch, so everything is the same. But I think
don't
Yeah.
know.
I
Look
think
up
that's
DIY
why
the show.
I think that's why I look back fondly on Vine, but hate TikTok, because they figured out the meta for TikTok. Vine wasn't around long enough to get a meta, so it was just weirdos doing their weird things.
I miss Vine.
I miss Vine so much, but it would have turned into TikTok, like, is the problem.
That's entirely fair.
Because once people figure out how you make money on something like that, then they just do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the Vine people just went to YouTube Shorts anyway.
Yeah.
YouTube's shorts are the devil.
Yes. Actively killing the attention span of humanity.
We already killed our attention span. What are you talking about?
You're not wrong.
What are you talking about? Nobody's sitting here playing a video game while they're on a podcast and also on their phone. Like, that's not how this goes, Mike.
Wait,
Mike,
Albertin.
what game did you just? What card did you just play?
Silver Surfer.
I'm not playing.
Did you really fucking answer that?
I did just play Silver Surfer. I'm playing Snap right now. We talk.
This
Oh.
man right here is what's wrong with America right now.
All right, Grandma, get off the soapbox.
And I had the movie playing in the background while we're talking too. So
Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
I love you
Amazing.
guys
This is how
so much.
if my Steam Deck was near
Amazing.
me, I would. I usually play. Well, actually, I forgot. It's behind me. A lot of times I play Vampire Survivors while we do these recordings, but there's not a whole lot of playing involved. It's just kind of watch it happen.
No, idle
Yeah, I'm
games
playing-
are where it's at.
Yeah, I'm playing fill in that hole right now.
I am actually opening one right now. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm paying attention to all of you talk.
No. I am only looking at the Discord screen, but I'm now realizing I could have had something in the background.
Everything I do in my life is something in the background. Like, it's just who I am. But I really like the apartment of God. What the hell is the guy? The animal show guy? Forgot his name.
Raul?
Yeah, Raul. And I didn't want to say anything racist, so I was like, I should have passed his name
Oh,
before I say something stupid.
Yeah.
damn shame.
It's
Good
okay.
about-
You can
yeah.
dare to be stupid.
That was good. I
It's
do
a
know
damn
that.
shame about Trinidad Silva, though. Guy who
Trinidad
played
Silva.
Raul.
Oh yeah.
His role was supposed to be bigger in the movie, but he died during production
Oh.
due to a drunk driving
no.
accident.
Oh, that's sad.
That's why he's only got a couple scenes, and the movie is
Hmm.
dedicated to him, which you would have known if you would have sat through the credits.
No one's got time for that, Ken.
I did.
Yeah, Mike doesn't care about the people who died making the movie.
He only watches movies so that way he can record a podcast.
You're not completely right, but
Oh
you're also
my
not
God.
completely wrong. Sometimes I watch
Mike
movies
doesn't-
just if asked me to.
Mike doesn't do anything for his own pleasure.
I do plenty of stuff for my own pleasure. It just doesn't involve movies usually.
Just involves it's not full movies anyway. When I do stuff for my own pleasure.
Oh, God.
Okay, Cage, calm down. Just
Oh,
take
that
a
was-
fucking chill pill.
We haven't talked about Philo yet.
We're too busy making dumb jokes
our
about
best
each other.
Boy.
I love Philo.
Philo's great.
It's like
Philo is-
that's the doctor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The station engineer. He's also
When
very
he's-
famous.
He
I don't know
looks
who he is.
familiar, but what is he
Yeah,
from?
he looks
The actor that plays him, Anthony Geary, played Luke, as in Luke and Laura on General Hospital back in the late
What?
70s, early 80s. So, like, at that time, he was huge. They didn't want to let him audition for it because they thought he was too famous. But
Okay.
cooler heads prevailed, and we got the best damn Philo.
From
Originally-
78 to 2017, 1,995 episodes. Holy shit.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch General Hospital. I know my wife loves like that whole storyline. She's actually named after Laura from Luke and Laura.
Oh, shit, he's the
um,
preacher in Scorchers.
Saying crazy things that mean nothing
And that
to me.
is exactly
you-
the noise I needed. Just complete silence.
Mike, when you edit this, can you put some crickets in there?
Listen, it's a movie I was told that I needed to watch. Half of that movie is good. Half of that movie is not at all.
More importantly, Anthony Geary was also in Disorderlies, the Fat Boys movie.
Hell yeah, that's an awesome movie.
So he's been in a lot of stuff, and he's just so subdued but perfect here.
Yeah, he's so weird. Like, he's weird in a way that you don't expect. Like, when because he's just like so deadpan when he's like, I live here, or we're gonna make plutonium using commonly found household objects. Like,
but then we get the completely out of left field reveal at the end of the movie.
The most Weird Al thing
I must go
there
back
ever
to
has
my
been.
home planet of Zarkon. Okay.
But the best part is he doesn't even notice he teleports away because he's not paying attention.
Yeah,
No,
nobody's
'cause he's
paying
finally
attention to
paying
him.
attention to his girlfriend for the first time.
And that's one of the perfect things, because they make it a point to show that everybody's facing the other way. Like, they make it a point to show that he's not like going anywhere to hide, but still nobody's paying attention to him. And it's the little stuff like that. It's like the stuff that makes it so like fulfilling of a movie is that it does all of that stuff, and it makes sure that you know all of that shit. Like her wearing that dress for her birthday, and like when she goes into the apartment, it's filled with balloons and flowers and all that shit. It's
okay,
like,
is that creepy? That feels creepy.
Oh,
It's creepy.
It's so creepy.
But in the 80s, it would have been seen, even to some people today, it would be seen as romantic.
Yeah, it's sweet.
It's
back
one
then.
of those things that it really depends on. Like, it rides the creepy, cute line, which a lot of things do, depending on what.
But
also,
but it's
Philo is
also
absolutely related to Large March.
yes, but also like it's also so over the top, and it's in this movie that's a parody, that I feel like that's a parody of that type of scene in a regular romantic comedy.
I think that's fair.
Or maybe it's not. I don't know, but
No,
that's
I
how
think
I
that's
felt about it.
completely fair, because that would be something you would probably see in an 80s romantic movie, like, where, oh, look, I love the girl so much, I'm gonna sneak into her apartment and buy all these flowers and balloons.
Mhm.
Like,
Profess my love for her live on television as a news bulletin, so she can absolutely destroy some guy's poor mouth.
to be fair, it's one of the guys from the Channel 8 News, so Channel 8
Oh,
station,
then
so
yeah,
he deserved
fuck
it.
him.
But yeah, I thought the same thing. It's like, oh, that part made me quiver. I have a real problem with teeth and like dentistry and all that, and like to have someone working mouth and then all of a sudden screw up, I'm like, like that just made me.
That's a movie you should watch for the podcast.
What?
Marathon Man?
Teeth.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Teeth is not as good as you would think it is.
I don't like teeth. I have an issue with stuff with teeth. Like, I don't even. We did do something that involved. I did Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, that was fine.
Do you
I don't
know
know.
what-
I have issues.
Do you know what Teeth is about, Mike?
No, I just don't like the name.
It's a superhero movie.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
God.
superhero movie.
I don't believe any of this crap.
A tooth-based superhero.
Yeah,
I don't
it's,
believe either of you.
Depending on your backstory
Actually-
and what type of person
No.
you are in real life, it is a fucking superhero movie.
You're right. It sort of is a superhero movie.
I'm not going to agree or disagree with them. I know what the movie is.
I've seen the movie.
I figured you did. I don't trust either of them right now, if that helps any. So,
Not,
and I know
not
I
helping me, but it might help you.
You own a Serbian film and Martyrs. You don't get to say anything about teeth.
I own teeth too.
Good.
I mean, are we surprised?
No, that's why I love Count.
If it's got some spooky ookums in it, I probably have.
So I pulled up the part when they show the fall schedule. One of the shows is The Lice is Right. That's disgusting. The Flying Pope. Bestiality Today.
What about the Wonderful World of Phlegm? That's a good one.
The amount of background gags in this movie.
It's the thing that fills it out. Like, there's never a moment where something funny isn't happening. There's always something funny happening. You might have to look for it, but it's there.
Yeah, this movie's always funny. And I think that's one of its many charms.
Yeah. There are And this is a parody of those types of movies. It's a parody of romantic comedies. It's a parody of slobs versus snobs movies. It's a parody of all of that stuff. And it also has little like parodies of movies in the parody of genres. And it's so good.
Rambo bit.
The
That
Rambo
part is
bit.
dumb. I don't like that part.
No, it's not the best part of the movie. I think it's the second best movie parody besides Conan the Librarian. But again, it goes on so long that he has the confidence to just make that face and scream. And he's like, that's where it's funny. I'm going to keep doing it. And just when you think that it's not funny anymore, then he keeps going an extra like 3 times, and it's like, oh, okay, now it's funny again, because he's the master of that kind of thing.
The part that really gets me is he still has the energy in the real world to do it, because he didn't. The UHF station is on the outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
And he ran the entire way.
He ran past like 4 cars to get
JoJo levels of absurdity.
And one other random reference, when they have like the celebrity mud wrestling, it's Mikhail Gorbachev, which is also just made me chuckle, because I'm like, that's a bit of a deep. I mean, that it's the 80s.
Yeah, it wasn't a deep cut when they made the movie.
No, it wasn't then. But like now, like to go back to one of your earlier points, somebody watches now, they'd be like, "Who the fuck?" They wouldn't. It doesn't matter, but they wouldn't catch that reference.
Mike, I don't know who that is.
Don't they have
You're not an old.
And is it just me, or is the guy who's playing? There's like one little scene of a guy half naked playing strip poker. That guy looks like Saddam Hussein. I can't think of the person that saw that.
Mike,
strip solitaire.
And then you forgot bowling for burgers, and Town Talk with the little girl biting Jason Voorhees' leg off.
Oh my god! So Town Talk is probably the best Geraldo Rivera like parody I've seen in my life, down to Al Capone's glove compartment.
Road maps.
It's just it's a very
when they're panning, and it's like KKK member, little girl, Jason Voorhees.
And like when Geraldo Rivera opened Al Capone's vault, that was such a dated reference, even like 2 years before this movie came out.
That's what that is? Okay, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're not an old. Like
30s. I'm
some
37.
of us old remember. I'm 45.
Yeah, but I live in history world at time.
Yeah, but I was there. I was there when the Deep Magic was written, Michael.
It was real. It happened. Okay, Grandpa.
But like, that's just one
Phoebe,
more
if you want to
example.
take that meme and put Ken's face on the grandmother with the walker, I'm okay with that.
I can do that for you.
But make
I seem
it
to
the
be
really
the meme
big
person for games my mom found.
But make it the really big mascot head.
Okay, hold on. I'm sending myself a note.
So another random question. The guy that his uncle owes money to, it kind of becomes like the plot of the end of this movie. Is that supposed to be a reference to 007? Spectre?
Louis.
I think it's just supposed to be a random bookie that doesn't really even exist. Like he's the Dr. Claw of this movie.
Yeah, that Dr. Claw is exactly who I was thinking.
Yeah, but
I was probably just thinking about that because I just listened to the Nerds of Broadcast where they were talking about Inspector Gadget.
Get you next time, Gadget.
That was pretty damn good.
Thank you.
It's
almost like I grew up on Inspector Gadget. It's almost like I'm also at points a voice actress. # Jack Billings presents Keenan's Big House.
I'm sure other stuff too, actually.
Stuff I can't name, yeah.
Hentai.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I've only voice acting I've ever done is for Colby show. And you taught me that I actually liked it.
Whale Murders.
Yeah, it's super fun.
It is. But I can't add anything else to my life. So
No.
It's Fletcher, all the stuff with Fletcher I think is great. He makes such a great villain. I know I've seen the actor as villain and other stuff too, is all I remember him from, but I know Ken already was very upset about that earlier.
Yeah, I've seen him in those slobs versus snobs movies. He's definitely in a couple of those.
I can believe that. He just has that face.
Now, before we move away from RJ Fletcher. Do you guys recognize his son?
No.
He
No.
feels familiar.
All right, I'll give you a phrase that he's known for. Mecca lecca hi, mecca
Like a
hiney
hiney ho,
ho.
he's Jumpy the
What?
Genie?
That's Jambi the Genie.
Holy shit!
I wish I knew what you guys were talking about.
You've
Pee-wee's
never
Playhouse.
seen...
Oh.
Oh, God.
No, I've never seen Phoebe's Playhouse.
Oh,
Jesus
Mike,
Christ.
you're missing out. Cowboy Curtis, come on.
And that's John Paragon. He's like one of your favorite actors. Like, people just love him. He's hilarious. Definitely recommend going to watch.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Thank you.
Yes.
I actually have thought about it because at one point I was going to do more Tim Burton movies, and I realized I don't like Tim Burton movies, so we never got around to it. But at one point, that was my plan.
You can watch the third one.
Hmm.
It's not directed by Tim Burton. It's still pretty good.
Third one to what?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure is a fucking brilliant movie, though. That's a great movie. Like, legitimately great movie.
Mike,
And
there's
not
the
very
three
Tim Burton-y.
Pee Wee Herman movies.
There's 3 of them?
I think so. There's Big Adventure,
What the
There-
fuck?
There's-
Top Pee-wee.
Big Top Pee Wee, and then there's a third one that's on Netflix, and that one's actually pretty damn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did do a new one.
Okay, I have zero interest.
Oh, yeah, I did watch that.
So-
Yeah, it is good. Yeah. 3 for 3. Good job, Paul Rubens. Rest in
Okay.
peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away recently.
Damn shame.
How did we forget one of the most important characters in this movie? The maybe not maybe homeless guy.
Oh, I love him.
I do too.
Change! Special change! And then George just hands him the coins, like 85, 95, $1. Just hands him an actual $1 bill. Thanks, mister!
Yeah.
That was a great joke.
That is an underrated joke from this movie, was that he just wanted change for $1. That is
Yeah.
brilliant. That is a brilliant joke.
And then RJ gives him the one thing that will
Yep.
turn this. What's the line from Mickey Mouse's Playhouse? A special tool that we use later.
I did not know that was from that because someone on this podcast makes that joke every. I had no idea what it was from.
Gee, who was that, Mike?
I had no idea.
Are you being serious?
No, I know that it was you. I'm not being serious, but that is a fair.
Sometimes we have to wonder.
I can't question that or argue with that point.
That bum played by Vance Colby. Gentleman also was in Big Top Pee-wee,
Mhm.
interestingly enough. Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme, which is a
Oh,
fantastic 1980s television movie. And his last role was in the Boris and Natasha movie from 1992, starring Dave Thomas and Sally Kellerman. If any of you have seen that, I will be shocked.
Wow. But a Dave Thomas movie, I like him. I've never heard of that movie, but
Yeah, that's a wild movie, but it's fun. Dave Thomas as Rocky and Bullwinkle spy Boris Badenov, great.
mhm. Are Rocky and Bullwinkle in it? Because that would be crazy.
Kinda. Kinda.
Are they just a real moose and squirrel?
Agent Moose and Agent Squirrel. They're people.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not the same,
no. Interesting.
but it's a movie.
Yeah, I've never heard.
John Candy's in it too.
Ooh. Love me some John Candy.
Hey, don't forget in Town Talk. There's lesbian Nazi hookers that are on next time.
Oh yeah, they get
Yeah.
abducted by UFOs.
Yes,
My
that made
favorite
me laugh.
kind.
There's so much funny shit in this movie. It's just in the background, like you guys were saying earlier. So much random ass crap.
Yeah, it's just constant. It's a barrage of comedy. And
Yep.
if you don't think one thing is funny, the next thing that comes along, you're gonna think is funny. Like, it doesn't give you time to go, oh, that was a bad joke, because the next joke is already here.
And it works like that. So
Yeah, even if the joke is how stupid something is, like Spatula City.
well, Spatula City is.
We sell spatulas, and that's all.
I mean, but that's kind of a time capsule joke too. In the fact that like they're like we're open to midnight. I'm like, oh yeah, remember when stores used to be open to midnight?
Hey, I just learned recently Waffle House still does that. Waffle
I mean,
House
there are
never,
places that do
ever
it,
close.
but like for here, we have a White Castle's open past midnight. Taco Bell is now again. Like there's,
lucky.
Oh, I wish we had a White Castle around here.
I hate.
I have
White
to
Castle,
drive
for the
so
record.
far to go to White Castle.
Ooh, it's
Never
awful.
been. Can't wait to.
Not good. I hate White
I'm,
Castle.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I love White Castle.
That's fine.
White
So does
Castle's
Tiff.
great.
Tiff loves White Castle, but I make her get it without me. I'm like, I don't want to. Or if we do get it, I get Chipotle. I'm like, I'm not. I
Like,
can't
even
eat
if
that.
you know it's bad, it's like one of those places where you go just for the atmosphere. You can say the food is bad, but sometimes you're in a mood and you just need that greasy, shitty food.
It's
I
like
get greasy,
Taco
shitty
Bell.
food.
Okay,
That's-
but Taco
It's like
Bell,
Taco
though.
Bell. Like
Taco Bell's
I
not
have
working anymore.
I have like legit Mexican places around, but sometimes sometimes you just want Taco Bell, and the only thing that's gonna satisfy that hunger is real Taco Bell.
That has never happened once in my life in the last few years.
Weird.
I don't like
You're
Taco
missing
Bell.
out. Taco Bell is great.
You know what Mike needs instead? He needs to go to a mortuary and try their new salad bar.
Yeah, go to a mortuary and try a salad at the
Look.
mortuary.
For real,
Oh.
I saw that and I was like, you know what? Why not? I would have a salad bar at my funeral. I wouldn't care. I would do
I
it in
did-
a heartbeat.
I used to do catering for people's funerals for a very small amount of time when I worked at a certain at a job doing catering. It was always awkward.
Was it fun?
I liked it a lot, actually. I got free food out of it, so it was wonderful. It was a really
Mike,
good job.
Mike, please cut none of this podcast.
I don't cut
We're
anything in
close
this
to
show.
the
I only
actual
cut
length of the movie.
and random, like, this is what people come for at this point. The movie, as long as we stay on topic to a degree, that's fine. That's just what the show is at this point. I don't care. And apparently other people don't, so.
I will say this movie is a consistent source of quotes that I say throughout my life, just sometimes. Whenever it's somebody's birthday, I always yell at them, "You get to drink from the fire hose." And they look at me like I'm an idiot because they don't know what I'm talking about.
I mean, that is a deep cut reference.
But, like, there's so many things about this that just fit in everyday life.
Sometimes life is like a ma.
Yeah.
Just gotta drain out all the garbage from it. But then there's some really deep stains, and you gotta get a toothbrush. And you gotta start scrubbing it out.
You got to really try to get it off. And if that doesn't work, you can't give up. That's like his network.
You gotta get
moment.
up and scream, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore."
And who has seen Network in this day and
Of
age?
course. Oh, in this day and age, yeah, that's too bad. That's a classic.
I have no idea what you guys are
damn
talking
fine
about.
movie.
That is a really good movie that a lot of bad people took the wrong lessons from.
Yep.
That's
Mafia-
that's one of those movies that right wingers like with
Oh.
no media literacy like take the wrong things from,
Can't
and it's
believe
really
that.
bad.
Colby, you're talking about right wingers, so you didn't have to say the word media, just literacy in general.
So what were you gonna say, Mike? Sorry.
No, the mafia part is in here. That's in here. It's fine.
Oh,
It
the
feels a little
thugs.
out of place for me. I don't know, but
Yeah.
because
Hey,
it
did you
just
guys
seems-
recognize that head thug?
No.
Maybe.
So, if any of you have watched The Sopranos, that's Richie Aprile from The Sopranos.
Oh,
Guy who gets
I
staples in
probably
his face.
should have recognized him.
I have
Listen,
never watched Sopranos.
These three really want to kill you.
Like, I like The Sopranos, but I'm not like gonna say it's the end all be all. It's a good show,
Yeah, no, it's a good show. It's a very good show.
but like, do I think everybody needs to watch it? No, but if you
No.
like mob stuff,
No.
you'll like The Sopranos.
I do like
Yeah.
mob stuff.
Then you'll like The Sopranos.
Then you'll like The Sopranos. Absolutely.
No, I
you
never
will.
watched it.
You should. You'd like it.
Shocking.
Yeah, I know it's not
I'm
that.
shocked.
But the Gandhi stuff was hilarious. That little I do like
Oh.
the fake movie trailers in this are also good.
Gandhi 2 is probably the best thing, and Gandhi
He knows
is
how to party.
that's the director. That's the film director.
Oh,
That's Jay
Oh.
Levy.
that's
Okay.
brilliant. What? Love that we completely skipped over. Like, why was Stanley even kidnapped in this place? They need to raise money, or so. Uncle Billcheck screwed up, lost at the horse races. Which
Mm-hmm.
do those even still exist?
Oh god, yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The Kentucky
Wanted to make
Derby is a
sure.
big thing, and there's a fun fact since you asked. I know you didn't. On Netflix, there actually is there is a reality show, or maybe not reality show, the right word, but it recaps the horse racing season from last year, and hopefully they keep doing it. It's actually really good.
Listen, the only horse racing I know is Pretty Derby, and I don't even play that damn game.
But yeah, no, horse
But-
racing is very much a thing.
They need to raise money because Billcheck technically owns the TV studio, and he owes Big Louie money. So he could make a deal with RJ Fletcher, or he could let George take some time to raise the money. So what do? What every TV station used to do. Nobody knows what this word is nowadays. They hold a telethon.
Oh boy.
I remember that. Like, I remember real telethons.
I remember telethons, but they don't happen anymore, which is kind of sad. And you get the weirdest, just hodgepodge of guests for this, like an upside down yodeler. There's these two weirdos who are just like, yeah. And I always think one of them is Bruce Campbell, and neither one of them is Bruce Campbell.
What are they doing?
Who the hell knows? When the guy dressed as Uncle Sam is dancing on the stilts, what the fuck are the three things behind him? Doesn't matter.
The whistling belly button.
That
what?
Another reference that is lost to time. That used to be an entire thing that people would do.
The belly buttons?
Yeah.
You
The whistling belly button.
Oh yeah, with the faces on their bellies.
That's what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, like that used to be a whole ass thing that people would do all the time.
I'm glad we got smarter, sort of, in some things.
We didn't.
I know.
No, we didn't get smarter.
We're stupid
That is
still.
not true.
One might say it's worse.
We're stupider, and
is
nobody
worse.
has fun anymore. You're not allowed to be weird anymore.
Yeah, that's sad.
And that's what this movie is. It's basically the weird versus the quote unquote society normal.
Yeah.
And you know, in my world, there's still place for weird. Like
Always.
all y'all weirdos, come on over. We'll watch
I
UHF.
will actively take you up on that offer.
You just gotta pick her up. She doesn't drive.
I'll walk.
Hell of a walk.
Do I care?
If you-
Oh.
Somebody else would care when you don't show up to work for the 6 days a week. Somebody else would care.
Meh.
I'm going to say something really inflammatory real quick, if I can.
Hell
Please,
yeah.
that's what we do on this podcast.
You guys
Do
are
it.
going to be so mad at me right now. Oh my God, you're going to be so pissed off. The only place this type of referential humor exists anymore is Family Guy and American Dad.
Oh. Ugh.
Am I wrong?
Just gonna lie down for a minute.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, as much
No,
as
you're
I
not
hate to
wrong.
say it, Seth MacFarlane is still is still creating stuff like this. And whether it's good or bad, that's for the fat cats in Washington to figure out. It exists, though. And as long as something like this exists somewhere in the world, then I still have hope for weird shit like this to come back. This
Thank you.
did just get a 4K release last year from Shout Factory.
Hey,
So,
Weird Al is still beloved.
yeah, Weird Al is still beloved. Like,
Thank God, not a
the
bad person.
audience is still out there for this movie. They just need to find it and let us guide you.
And not make the movie for $100 million. That would help too.
Oh, you can absolutely do this with a low budget.
Are you sure? I don't think Hollywood knows what that is anymore.
You don't ask Hollywood to do it. That's the
Yeah,
thing. You
you-
get
Yeah, you can't let Hollywood do it.
you let some smaller company do it, but the only one I can think of right now is Troma, and I'm not sure I need a Troma made UHF.
I don't think I want that.
No, not that I don't like Troma, but they try and make it too much.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
try
That's
too hard.
not what this movie is.
They try entirely too hard. And no, this is smooth flowing. This is easy going. It's a fantastic movie. It's got jokes left and right. And it feels effortless is what it does. Nobody's trying too hard. Nobody's reaching for the stars in this. People are just doing. And we haven't talked about Bob much.
We haven't
No,
at all.
George's friend.
The straight man in their
Yeah.
duo.
Yeah.
Straight man. He is a solid background person.
Yeah, but that's the problem. He's the straight man. And like the straight man works as a character that the weird characters bounce their shit off of, but the straight man doesn't get much of the good stuff.
No.
I know,
Well-
as the straight man in the podcast. It's hard to write for the straight man.
He's like,
Like
I
it's hard to
took
write
this personal.
jokes for the straight. Yeah. No. It's just that I understand because it's hard to write like the memorable stuff for the person who's getting the comedy bounced off.
But without having that character there, I don't think this movie works as well.
Oh, yeah. No, the straight man is required, but they're never like the person that people like the most because they're the regular person. And that's like the regular person is everyone, which is the point of the character. But like, yeah, it's hard to do that character and make them dynamic.
But the Bobo the Clown bit, choice.
Bobo, go down, go boom.
David Bowie actually got hit in the face with the frying pan.
Oh, no.
In that take. You can't see his bloody lip because of the red around his mouth, but it's there.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Look
no.
up, look down. Now look at Mr. Frying Pan.
So, and he didn't break. He didn't break.
Yeah.
So, like,
Main
that
character.
right there.
Was the dog treat a real dog treat?
No, it was a cookie.
Okay.
Good.
I
yeah.
gotta ask.
What a movie.
Has anybody ever actually eaten a dog treat?
No.
No.
My dad did, I know. He told me about that before.
I tried a barbecue milk bone once.
How bad was it?
Not bad.
Not that I'm going to try this, but
I don't recommend it, but I was shocked.
Would rather
Yeah,
try
did-
the Twinkie Wiener sandwich, gonna be
Oh.
honest.
Well, that'd
I'm
be food
going
made for a
to
human.
try a Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
Please do. It is so good.
No, Phoebe, I wouldn't be surprised you said you tried Temptations kitty treat. That would feel fitting for you. Hopefully you have. I was making a joke.
No, I have not, but the thought has come up.
You're like, I
Just
want
to
to
know.
be a cat person. I wonder. My cats love them. Not fish flavor. One of my cats is picky. Freaking princess of the house. So one thing that I do want to come up with, like, or bring up, kind of the ending of this movie, once they win the fundraiser, and like the whole part where RJ ends up, he was recorded being a shithead, and this is the part where this is the movie completely in fantasy realm, where they play the part where he insults his base, and then an old woman kicks him in the nuts instead of just saying, "Oh, he didn't mean it. It was just locker room talk." So that part was just completely fantasy right there.
The ending of this movie is so good because they go all out. Like,
It is good.
it's not just the good guys won and the bad guys lost. It is the good guys won and the bad guys are getting stomped down. The son gets tripped. He falls into the thing. They're losing all their money. They're getting shut down by the FCC. Like, everything bad that could happen to them is happening to them. And again, it's the perfect ending to a movie because it's not just regular good guys win, bad guys lose. It's good guys win, bad guys get everything taken away from them, and it's like the perfect way to end this movie.
And it's a lot of Chekhov's gun type stuff that's finally getting paid off because you have the homeless guy finally has, I don't want to say a real contribution to the movie, but he gave him the double mint penny, and now he even had enough money to buy a nice
For the Rolex.
watch. It's a Rolex.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely destroys the ending. Like, perfect. The perfect ending to this movie.
It really is. I really liked it, but I just thought about that, how upset she got, and I'm like, it made me think of other things that I was referencing. That I'm like, oh, why can't this be real? Like, why can't people be this smart in real life?
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, no. I just love how they recorded him, and then they play his bullshit on TV when he's supposed to make an announcement.
Thank you, Philo.
I do. I mean, hey, they get in one small scene of him morphing into his alien form that didn't need to be there, but they just work it in.
It didn't need to be there, but
form.
yeah, I'm so glad it's there.
It wasn't going to be there, but the effects turned out so good that they were like, "No, we got to show this."
Oh, hell yes.
So bless them.
And this movie cost $5 million to make, and it made $6.1 million
In the box office. I'm sure it made a lot more on this.
Yeah.
It's still making money.
Yeah, but I think
Imagine if this had been a midnight showing movie cult classic like what we have with Rocky Horror and people dressed up and quoted it in the theaters. That would be amazing.
Yeah. This is a way better movie than Rocky Horror.
Okay.
How dare you?
Okay. Calm down.
Way better.
They are
Get
different.
out of here,
apologize.
straight man. They are different movies, though. You can't really
Yes, they're
compare 'em.
totally different. No, you
Apples,
can't.
oranges.
I was just trying to be inflammatory,
It
and
worked.
it worked. You fell for it, you suckers.
Me.
Oh, crap. I activated Colby's trap card. Shit.
That was not a reference I had on my bingo card for today, so thank you.
Hey, glad to help.
Right, I think we should go to Shelf Stacker Box. And Phoebe, since this was your pick, why don't you lead us in?
I think you all know where this is going. It's going on the
Of course,
shelf.
we have to do
It's
what the show
on my shelf. I love this movie. It's so dumb and so silly, but it is made specifically for that reason, and it does it so well.
And Ken.
I'm absolutely gonna put it on my shelf. I probably watch this at least once a year, and it's a joy. It's a joy.
Colby.
Yeah, this is going on the shelf, and after watching it 2 times in the past 2 weeks, I'm definitely going to watch this more often. It's not, like I said, it's not something that's been in my regular rotation, but welcome back to the regular rotation, UHF.
Right. And I'll go last. I'm going to put this on the shelf. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it, but it was funny. It was fun. I will probably randomly watch this from time to time, especially if it popped up on Netflix and said, hey, check this out. I would probably, okay, I'll watch it.
And if you're looking for it, it's on a bunch of the free services. It's on like a Tubi, and it's on a Roku, and it's on, it's on those services. So it's on YouTube with commercials, apparently. And
Not
it's
bad
also $5 at your local Walmart.
Or
So-
you could support physical media.
Mm-hmm.
But is buying from Walmart for $5 really supporting physical media or just supporting Walmart somehow?
I don't know. You could go out and buy the 4K version from Shaft.
Go out by the 4K version.
Oh, okay. That probably supports it more than... I don't know. I don't really look through the movie bin at Walmart ever because I don't buy a lot of DVDs. So
Yeah, my wife is the one who buys the DVDs around here.
I just don't anymore. All right. Yeah, I guess that's everything we need to say. So we just go to plugs. Colby, where can people find you at?
Oh, people can find me at Jack Billings Presents, which is if you enjoy the movie UHF, I think you'll like Jack Billings Presents as a podcast. And if you are more into regular standard podcasts and or like the television show JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you can listen to This Bizarre Adventure, where myself and my podcast soulmate B. Highland talk about every episode of JoJo one at a time.
All right. And Phoebe.
You can find me over on Twitch and YouTube as Let's Play Princess, on Twitter and Blue Sky as the LB Princess, and co-host of Nerds a Broadcast, a lovely little show where we quiz each other on media, give each other punishments, and have a topic where we rank our top 3 whatevers, album art, video game sequels, etc., etc.
Right. So check out their podcasts and their shows. If you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. We have 1 to 2 polls a month. So a great way to affect the show like this episode did. Because this might have not, well, this would have happened at some point. But hey, the Patreon spoke, and I try to do what the Patreon asks. If you enjoyed this podcast, there are over 800 other episodes of this show. You can find everything we do on Podbean. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of crazy content. So definitely go check out our giant list of stuff. If you want to be a part of the show, if you want to suggest things for the show, join the Discord. It's free. We're always happy to have new people join us and chat on there. So definitely go check that out. I want to give a shout out my awesome intro and outro courtesy to Helena at Hell Has Fear. You can follow her on TikTok and Instagram. Definitely go check her out. And check out A Gamer Looks at 40 with Bill Tucker. And also check out Absolutely the Best Podcast of Work in Progress. They talk about MCU movies and MCU adjacent movies because they're caught up now. So something that I never did. So check out those shows. And you'll see links to the show notes. You'll see links to everything in the show notes. Please follow Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube. Rate and review wherever you get your podcast. And I think that's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.